All right, welcome back to the AA Ron channel, and we're cooking again, right, Quinn?
Yeah.
So we're super busy, and we decided to take the InstaPot out again. No, I am not sponsored by InstaPot. I just like it because it's quick. And this time we're cooking something because somebody left the freezer door open. Left the freezer door open, and some chicken started to defrost. Was that you?
No.
No, he doesn't think it was him, but somebody did. So we have chicken thighs and some garlic in the InstaPot, getting all browned up and sauteed right now. We're gonna let that saute a little longer. Mommy's out on the lawnmower. Once that's sauteed and a little brown, we're gonna add our rice, because we cook for like an army around here.
Water.
4 cups of rice, 4 cups of water, but we don't like water because water is not seasoned. So we're gonna add 2 scoops of my tomato. That's my tomato, what's that called? Hang on. It's like a tomato bouillon cube, and then we're gonna add 2 scoops of the chicken bouillon cube thing, whatever. It's just a seasoning. Is it really? It's this stuff, right? It's yeah, it is. Bouillon cube, just granulated. And it's like 1 teaspoon for every cup. It's written on the side. I can't do this while holding the camera. There we go, we got it. So we're gonna add like 2 little scoops of that. 1, 2. Now that becomes our broth, that becomes our rice. That all goes into the chicken with garlic. And we use a lot of green seasonings. In other words, we're making this light and fresh. We're gonna use some chive, some thyme, no taco season, some basil, Italian seasoning, right? We're gonna make it green and light and fresh. And I thought I had something else. Here it is, I found it again. It's the basil that looks like it comes in a toothpaste container. Good stuff. We're gonna use some of that. We're also gonna use some lemon juice, but it happens a lot that I have multiples of these in the fridge and they're all empty. So I have no idea how much lemon juice we have. We're gonna squeeze it in there, make it a little zestier. That'll be it. We're gonna start throwing all this in the pot in a minute. All right, let's put the rice in.
I'm gonna do it.
I got it, buddy. And we're gonna mix that. All right, get that all mixed in around the chicken. Chicken. And I kept the chicken whole this time. More than likely, the time at which I'm gonna cook it for, the chicken will fall apart. But if it doesn't, then you have good chunks of chicken in there and it's not all turned into a big pile of stuff. Just mush, right? We want some texture. Quinn, you want to put in our broth?
Wait.
Here, come help me out. Go ahead, pour, nice and slow. There you go, keep going. Good job, buddy. We got it all in?
Yep.
Okay.
When I stopped spinning.
It stopped sizzling, you're right, it did. Okay, we're gonna give it another little mix. Yep.
Why do we need that?
Get that all mixed in. Okay, now we're gonna start adding our seasonings. All right, let's start with that basil. We're gonna do a little squirt like that. We're gonna come over here to our Italian seasoning. Guys, it's totally up to you. I like my food super seasoned. I'm a big fan of spices and seasonings. I don't usually measure them. I go by look, I go by taste. A little bit of thyme. Eventually, once the garden's going, this would be all fresh. I would throw in all fresh seasonings in here. All right, and last but not least, our lemon juice. Bam! There we go. Oh, am I allowed to say that? I don't know if that's like copyrighted. Let's mix that in.
Is it cooking?
It's cooking, but we got to turn the pot on a pressure cook. That's coming next. Let's lock the lid on, turn saute off. How do we turn saute off? There, we cancel. Pressure cook. We're gonna go to 12 minutes on this one on high to keep warm thing off, and we should be good.
Yeah.
We're all set. We're all set?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna leave it alone, and we're gonna let it slow evaporate. Now, there it goes, it's beeping. That means it's starting to come up to temp. It takes a while. Remember, even though we said 12 minutes, it's gonna take 5 or so minutes for this to come up to temp. But because we're doing slow release, that means I'm not going to stand here and hit the little button thing on the back to release it, because I'm gonna be out in the yard doing some work. So that's it. We're just gonna leave it alone. We'll have food for later.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, it's done. We're gonna open it up. Don't that look yummy? Now we gotta add cheese though. Okay, we're gonna add some Parm cheese and some mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella, equal parts. Probably about, I don't know, half of that and half of that. We like it cheesy. We did about 1 cup of the Parm cheese, 1 cup of the mozzarella, and I actually found a thing of broccoli in the fridge that was still good. I was almost shocked it wasn't moldy, but it was good. It's all good. So we're gonna dump all that in there. We're also gonna add 1 cup of milk. The fattier the better, and in our world, it's always goat milk. Well, then again, let me rephrase that. Not always. About 7 months out of the year, it's goat milk. So we got a cup of milk. We're gonna put that in there. And it's super hot in here still, so we don't even need to turn it back on. We're just gonna mix it all back up, let it sit for maybe 5 minutes, not even 3 minutes, and it'll be ready to eat. Oh my goodness. Now, probably not the best meal for an 85-degree day, but it was super simple. It was everything I had in the house. The kids will enjoy it. It's kind of, sort of, maybe a little healthy, but not really. But it's yummy. Hopefully you enjoyed. Check the description below. Hit that subscribe button. And always, I don't know, just have a good time. I don't know my tagline at the end yet. So yeah, see you later.